So in this video, we'll be exploring more of the shape. Like I've showed you guys before, this is the rectangle tool. When you click on hold, you have access to other shape. We have the rounded rectangle, the ellipse, the polygon, and the star. So these are what we are going to be exploring now. So I'm going to select the very first one, and I'm going to start drawing. Right, so I'm just going to click and drag. You can see I'm forming a rectangle. I'm going to name this, press enter, and then name this rectangle. So I hope you guys remember how to name. You click, you press enter, and then you can name. That's how I get to name my shape just now. And of course, it was open up before that. I just close this up. So what if I want to draw a perfect square, right? It's still going to be the same rectangle tool. Then this time around, as I'm drawing, you can see that it's not forming a square. You can try and eyeball it, but it might not be perfect. You hold on shift to get a perfect square. As I'm dragging, you can see that it's drawing proportionally, right? So that's how you get a perfect square. And this is also the same for circle, which I'll show you in a bit. So let me just rename this to square, right? Now I'm going to close this up. Remember, as I'm drawing, I'm making sure I'm clicking out before I start drawing another shape. Because if I click on this, I start drawing another shape, it will be drawing shape within shape, which is not something we are trying to achieve now. So I'm going to click out, then I'm going to click on the ellipse tool, right? If I start drawing the circle here, you can see it's forming like an egg, depending on how you're drawing it, right? So I'm going to drop this. I'm going to let me just leave this the way it is. Yeah, I will name it. Let me just name it ellipse, right? I'm going to close it up. Now, what if I want to draw a perfect circle? So I'm going to select the same circle. It's already there already. Then I'll start drawing. Then this time I'll hold down shift, right? You can see that this is forming a perfect circle. So now that's a circle. Come back here, click on this, press enter, then name circle, right? The key takeaway here is if you want to draw a perfect proportional shape, you hold down shift as you're dragging. But if you want to draw something more interesting, maybe something more like a rectangle or more like an egg, right, you can just drag, click and drag. So that's for rectangle and circle. So before I move on, I would like to just move all of this around. So I'm going to take this, my perfect circle, just put it somewhere here, take my egg, put it somewhere here, because I'm trying to make space for other shapes that I want to draw. All right, so we have this one side. I'm going to click out. So I'm going to click on this, then select my polygon. Then I want to start drawing. As you can see, this my polygon is made up of 5 sides, and I'm still holding on to my mouse. I've not released it. What if as I'm drawing, I want to adjust the movement? Like I want to drag this down. I hold down space and then I can drag space and my mouse at the same time. I can drag, then I can now release and say, okay, I want it to be here. So I'm just going to drag this. I think here it's fine, right, for what I'm trying to achieve. And then I'm just going to drop this here. So I've been able to draw my polygon. So I'm going to name this polygon, put 5 in front of it because it's 5 sides. Then I'm going to close it up. Now, what if you want to draw something that is more than 5 sides, a polygon that's more than 5 sides? I click on my polygon again, then I click and drag. I'm going to try and adjust it down using my space. Now this time around, as I'm dragging, I'm going to click up and down. So if you click up, it increases the sides. If you click down, it decreases the sides. You can see as I'm increasing it, it's giving it more sides. So let me just make it a triangle, right? And then I can just drop this right here. Then I'll just click this, make this a triangle. And now I've been able to successfully draw my shapes.